You just bought Stoneshard and you don't know what the hell to do. Walking is painful. Turn on cheat engine. Crank that speed hack up to 4, 5, 2, whatever you want. I don't care. It makes the game faster, and if you're impatient as fuck like I am, now the game is tolerable. Sorry, I had to do a bit with her. Look how fast she fucking sweeps, dude. And with that, we go straight into it. Rule 1, don't fuck with the bear, cause the bear will fuck with you. Harder. You know what, just don't mess with the wildlife unless you have bear traps, throwing nets, whatever. You gotta be really prepared. Even though wolves can RNG you to death, but their pelts do sell for a pretty penny. If you right-click enemies and click inspect, you can find useful information about them like their HP and resistances. If you're a pyromancer like I am, try throwing alcohol or oil at people to reduce their fire resistance. Hold the Alt button to see all interactable items around you. This is really nice for finding leeches in water and finding herbs and other things. When you're in dungeons, make sure to examine your surroundings for traps, or else the game will make you regret it. There are no quick saves in Stoneshard, but when you're out exploring, you can find bandit camps. If you clear them out, they'll have a bed that you can sleep in to quickly save your progress. Sleeping will give you an EXP buff, and so will praying, so I highly recommend doing them when you can. Just be careful not to spend too much time sleeping, or you'll be like me and you'll spend a crap ton of money on food. Also, check your inventory for food that might spoil before you sleep for the night. I recommend carrying 2 waterskins around. They're really cheap or easy to find in general, and it just makes it so you don't have to find a river nearly as often. Currently, you can fill up your waterskin at wells or at rivers. Fun fact, the longer you play Stoneshard, the more dead you will feel inside. When you first get a quest to go to a crypt and kill a necromancer, it's gonna be very much harder than bandit dungeons have been so far. Make sure to either prepare aptly or be like me and cheese the boss. You can do this by baiting the boss to the exit and constantly re-entering and exiting, using rest to recover your health in the meantime. When you first enter, the boss and any other mobs around you will get a free hit on you, so you need to be able to tank at least a little bit. I found this works really well on Pyro, most likely because the boss is burning while I leave the dungeon. Another good way to fight the boss is to keep an eye on his energy level and try to get him to run out of energy. This means that he won't be able to revive any other mobs around you or cast his high damaging spells or curses. I combine both of these strategies to kill the necromancer at a much lower level than I probably should have been able to. I try to save my lockpicks for chests and break down doors instead, but that can be kind of annoying for the durability of your weapon. I recommend using your offhand slot by clicking W, and I usually keep a shovel in mine personally, or if you're a pyro like I am, you can use your fire barrage to destroy wooden doors really easily from a range. I use the rest button liberally to restore HP and get rid of negative status effects, but be careful because if you're on cheat engine, speeding the game up like I am, you can skip through a lot of turns very quickly. The hotkey is R, by the way. If you alt-click stuff in your inventory, it'll interact instantly, so you won't have to worry about right-clicking and clicking drink and right-clicking and clicking eat constantly. It annoyed the hell out of me. Different merchants buy and sell different types of items for different prices. That's a lot of different words, but you get my point. Try to sell wood things to the carpenter, metal things to the blacksmith, etc. You can buy bear traps and caltrops from the blacksmith. You can also buy a throwing net from the trapper. I highly recommend picking these items up at some points. They will save your life. If you're trying to be a sneaky little boy and steal stuff, the guards will catch you and throw you in jail. It'll also lower your reputation with settlements, and I recommend keeping your reputation high because then they'll sell you more items for cheaper prices. What you can do is take items out of a container to mark them as stolen and then put them back. They'll be marked as stolen and in that container that you initially took it from, and then you can come back a couple days later and that stolen tag will be gone. Poof, it's yours now. I highly recommend carrying a splint or 2 around you, as well as some healing salves. There's other things you can pick up too, like fleawort. Having these items along with something that reduces pain can save your life in a lot of situations. They're really cheap from this one dude in Osbrook, and you can also just pick up fleawort like anywhere. Anyways, I'm not great at organizing these tips, as you can probably tell. I'm scatterbrained. I'm sure I could think of some more and stretch out this video, but I would rather keep it compact. If you thought my video was helpful, please take the time to click the like and subscribe button. It means a lot to me. If you want more Stoneshard content or have other tips you want to throw at me, go ahead and put them down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. This is Bryce, signing off.